People, it's Vicky here from Tinker Tales. I hope you're having a magical day and you have not disintegrated into a puddle of sweat in this ridiculous heat that we are having right now. It is hotter than the surface of the sun in my living room right now, so I apologise if I seem maybe a bit flushed or a bit moist. I'm just a little bit hot, so I'm going to try and get through this vlog as quickly as I can so I can go like sit in a bucket of ice, because I'm really hot right now. This weather is insane. But welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me and welcome to a brand new series on the Tinker Tales channel. We are starting a top 5 series. Oh yes, top 5, spirit fingers, jazz hands, yeah. We're going to be doing lots of countdowns all around Walt Disney World, all around Universal and Orlando, all leading up to our trip coming up very soon. I think it is 87 days when I'm filming this, possibly. I don't know, I'd have to check. It's got out of my mind in this heat, as everything has done. Also, as part of this top 5 series, as I release most of my videos on a Friday, I'm going to count this as my little follow Friday. If you're familiar on the custom on Twitter, on a Friday it's follow Friday. You link everyone that you want other people to follow. So in my top 5 videos, I'm also going to be linking 5 of my favourite YouTube vloggers or people that I interact with on social media. So please go and check them out. Whoever I mention, I will link down below in the description. Go and check them out, show them some love, because they have shown me a lot of support and love. So for the first ever, the inaugural top 5 follow Friday top 5 vlog video, I need to think of a better name of it. I am going to give a big shout out to Get Binky. Hello Del and Jen, love you guys so much. See Sean vlog, hi Sean and Caroline again. Thank you so much for all the support you have shown me over the past couple of weeks. You guys are amazing. Zach's Adventures, or Adventures with Zach, whichever way you want to strike that, reverse it. They are so amazing. One of my absolute favourite channels to watch, especially if I'm having a bad day. They will just make you smile, and I love you guys so much. Thank you Ben, Shelley and Zach for all your support. Nathan and Craig from Marvel at the Magic, hi guys. I hope you are having a good week. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments you have sent my way when I've been having a little bit of a stressful time. Please go and check them out. They are amazing. Their Dismoon is one of my favourite things to watch on YouTube at the moment. Love catching up with them. And finally, I'm going to say a big shout out to a brand new triple threat brand that I am loving at the moment called Memory Makers UK. I am currently repping them in one of their brand new t-shirts. I can't get it all in the camera, but I will try and put a little picture in right here. And that is the awesomeness that is Sean Vlog, who I of course have already mentioned, Gareth and Laura and Jason from 86.5. They have created a brand new brand called Memory Makers UK, and I'm loving what they are doing at the moment. So please go and check them out, give them some love. Right then, let's get going with today's top 5. In today's top 5 video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 most underrated attractions at Walt Disney World. So these are attractions that maybe I feel personally don't get the love that they deserve and don't get appreciated for the awesomeness that I think they are. This is all based on my own opinion and my own experiences and my own likes and my own dislikes. Obviously people might not agree with me, that's absolutely fine. If you disagree with me, or if you think I'm right, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But let's get going. These are in no particular order, by the way. These are just kind of how they fall out of my head. Let's start over in the Magic Kingdom, and we're going to head over to Tomorrowland, to the People Mover. Now, I know a lot of people do love the People Mover. A lot of people don't really get the People Mover. They kind of just look at it and think it looks really boring. It's just like a little monorail that goes around the top of Tomorrowland. But I love the People Mover. It's one of our must-dos whenever we go to the Magic Kingdom. We have to go on the People Mover at least once during the daytime and at least once when it gets dark, because looking at the lights in Tomorrowland when it's all lit up in the dark, it's amazing. And it's also one of the best places to get a view of that beautiful castle in daylight or nighttime. It's amazing. It's also a really good way to just sit down, like for 10 minutes. Just take the weight off your feet, just do some people watching as you're going around the top of Tomorrowland. It's just, I love it. And there's very rarely a big queue for it. If there is a really big queue for the People Mover, you know it's a very busy day at the Magic Kingdom. But generally it's a walk-up attraction, and it's just a really nice way to, like I said, relax for 10 minutes and take the weight off your feet after all that walking around the parks. Let's head over to Epcot next, and I'm going to go to the Mexican Pavilion and the Grand Fiesta Tour featuring the three caballeros. I don't know how to say it, but it's the ride that's inside the Mexican Pavilion. I love this ride. It is so cute. It's just a little boat ride. It goes past, you know, the restaurant that's inside the Mexican Pavilion. I think it's La Hacienda San Angel. I think that's the one inside. I could be completely wrong. And then it's basically following Donald Duck as he goes around Mexico, you know, with his friends Jose and Panchito, who are obviously the three caballeros. And it's just so much fun. It's got, you know, animatronics or little... It's very similar to kind of like It's a Small World, only a lot shorter and not quite as annoying. And it's just fun. It really is. And I haven't been there since they changed the ending, because it used to be just a screen where you had the three caballeros singing. Now it's animatronics. So I'm really excited to go and see that. But I love this ride. It's in air conditioning. It's a little water ride. What can you possibly ask for? Again, sit down in the air conditioning for like 10 minutes. Very rarely has a long queue. Just a real hidden gem in Epcot. I absolutely love it. Let's go on a little trek over to Animal Kingdom now. Now this isn't a ride. It's an attraction kind of thing. If you can hear the creaking, that's because Richard's upstairs having a shower, so I apologise if you can hear some creaking going on. He's quite heavy-footed. So it's not a ride. I would call it an attraction, and I do think it's underrated, and that is the treks that you can do in Animal Kingdom. So obviously Animal Kingdom has some amazing rides, but it also has some amazing animal experiences. And you have the Pangani Forest Trail and the Maharaja Jungle Trek. I hope I'm saying those correctly. And they are basically just little walking paths that take you around where all the animal enclosures are. And it's really, really lovely. The theming around these places is amazing. It's one of the only places in Animal Kingdom where you'll be able to find a little bit of shade. And it's just really nice to go and see the animals and take a break from the hustle and bustle going on in the other parts of the theme park. I have to admit, the first time we went to Florida, didn't even know these were there. Didn't walk around them, didn't pay any attention, but now they are must-dos for us. Every time we go to Animal Kingdom, we have to take a little wander through the Forest Trail and the Jungle Trek. We absolutely love animals, and just, again, the theming is just Disney magic. It's really, really awesome, so go check that out. Let's take a bus back over to Epcot now, and this, I'm very sad because I think it's going to go. I think it's going to shut down in the not so distant future, and this makes me very sad and makes me very anxious. But over in the Imagination Pavilion, Journey into the Imagination with Figment. I love this ride. I love Figment. Figment is like my Patronus. I love him, and I will be really, really gutted when he goes. And I know he is going to go. It's slowly being phased out. You can tell because there's not really any Figment stuff on the merchandise for food and wine at the moment. If you've noticed all the stuff they've released, Figment seems to have shuffled off from all the merchandise, so I'm very concerned. But I know it is an old ride. It's not everyone's favourite. A lot of people like the old, I think it was Dreamfinder was there. I never got the opportunity to see it. I've only ever known it as Journey into the Imagination with Figment, and I love it. I know it's awful. I know it's tacky and cheesy, but it is awesome. And it's got Eric Idle in it. Like, come on, anything with Eric Idle in it is going to be awesome. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically just a little kind of dark ride where you go around the senses labs in the Imagination Institute, and it's just, you know, chaos ensues with Figment. It's just awesome. I love it. And again, you might be getting a pattern here with the rides that I'm choosing. They're all kind of things that you can go and sit down and take about 10-15 minutes and has aircon, which is much needed in Florida weather. It's much needed in England right now, but you know, unfortunately we don't have that. And lastly, we are going to take the monorail from Epcot over to the Magic Kingdom, and we're going to head to Tomorrowland again. And I shouldn't like this ride. I really shouldn't, because I have a really big fear of waxworks and animatronics and things like that. But it's Carousel of Progress. I love, 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 love Carousel of Progress. It is just so quaint and just so lovely and so twee. But it's just really, really awesome. And that song will get stuck in your head. Like, I think worse than It's a Small World. That song will be stuck in your head for days. And again, sit down, half an hour, aircon. What can be bad about that? And it's just so lovely. It's like a Disney classic. And I think the thing that I love about it is it's because it was done and made by Walt. Like, he had complete creative control over that ride. It was his. He developed it, he designed it, he saw it all the way to the end. And there's not that many attractions that we have at Walt Disney World that, you know, Walt had such a big hands-on approach with. So I think it's really, really special, and definitely a must see. If you've never been, if you've never seen it, please, please, please make sure you do. You won't regret it. It is just so nice. Just, yeah, nice, very, very nice. So that is it for this first ever top 5 video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Is there any other top 5s that you'd like us to do? If there's anything you want me to talk about, please just leave a comment. Like I said, if your opinion is different, if you maybe disagree with me, maybe if you agree with me, if you think there are other underrated attractions out there in Walt Disney World, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, press that like button down there somewhere. And if you haven't done already, please feel free to subscribe to my Diddy little channel. Lots and lots of Disney goodness coming up in the next few months, leading up to our Walt Disney World 2018 trip. Yes, so excited. Please follow us on Twitter at Tinker_Tales. And whatever you do for the rest of your weekend, have a magical time. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Apologise if I seem a bit flushed and sweaty. It is really hot in here today. Seriously! Hello beautiful people, it's Vicky here from Tinker Tales. Rich, seriously?
This be your outtake.
Shush! Can you be quiet please? Well, if you didn't on the floor. Oh my god. Please follow us on Twitter at Tinker_Tales. Not .co.uk, there is no .co.uk on Twitter.